Good morning from a sunny day in Scotland. We are gonna go hiking today and bag another Munro. I thought I'd take you along on a typical Saturday spent in the Scottish Highlands. But first, coffee. Three months ago, Tom and I moved from London to the Scottish Highlands to spend the next 6 months exploring this beautiful part of the world. Every weekend kind of looks like this. We wake up, we have some coffee, and then we prep our food for the hike. It is 9:08, which for most avid hikers would be a bit of a late start. We like to sleep. During the Scottish summer, especially with how far north we are, the sun doesn't really set. So we try to make the most of that by sleeping in and going on hikes a little bit later in the day. Why did we decide to move to the Scottish Highlands? Honestly, we wanted a break from London. We both have remote jobs, so our jobs actually allow us to be up here and work from here, which is awesome. And we just wanted to change of pace from London. And London was great, and we love London, but this was an opportunity that we couldn't resist. So that's why every Saturday we try and go hiking, and then our Sundays are optional hikes, or we do some sports. Tom plays cricket and I go for runs, or I just chill and do nothing. For today's hike, I'm gonna be making some snacks. So we've got some cucumber, and then we've got some tomato, and then we're gonna be making some sandwich fillings. Just gonna make some snacks. The real question is, do people prefer these in sticks or in circles? Because I change my mind every week. I think one of the hardest parts about moving to another place for such a short amount of time is that building community isn't really that easy. Tom joined a cricket club, I've joined a running club, and that's helped a lot. The problem is people know that we're here for a short time, so it's kind of hard to make long-lasting friendships, but I'm still trying and I love it. Hi, Tom. We got our tomatoes, we got Tom.
Oh, hello.
Tuna time. I have to say, can openers, really shit. One of the biggest perks about moving to Scotland is that our cost of living is way lower than it was in London. It means that we can save, spend, invest. The overall cost of living, like our rent and our bills, is way lower. And even with having a car, I would say that being in Scotland has been a much cheaper experience for the both of us. So the Munro that we're doing today is Ben Wyvis. You may have heard me say the term bagging, and for those who don't know what that means, it just means doing the hike. I think it's a Scottish thing. There are 282 Munros in Scotland, and people challenge themselves to bag all of them. We will not be doing that because we don't have the time, and to be honest, we do a mixture of Munros and other hikes because there's a good variety here. A Munro is anything that's over 3,000 feet. So it's relatively high, but at the same time, when you're already in the mountains, it can be quite short. You can have some really nice and short Munros, and you can have some really nice and not so short other hikes. The sandwich fillings that I'm making are for a tuna sandwich. It's pretty nice. I have to say, there's nothing worse than being at the top of a mountain with no food or no water. Perfecto. We also bring like chips and snack bars and candy for extra fuel. All set? Okay, time for some breakfast. Collect. Boom. I need some milk. Time to get dressed. Let's go. Rain jacket, extra layer of jacket. My hat's in the car. Just started to rain. food.
I think I can safely leave the sunscreen behind today. Okay, we got food, we don't need drone, we got our waterproofs, we're gonna buy you some pants.
Yep.
Sunglasses.
I'm not bringing mine.
Hat or beanie, all trails down
Extra pair of socks. It's 4.5 hours to 5 hours.
there. The all trail says over 6.
Oh, Walk Highlands says 4.5 to 5.5. Let's get going. We've got one pit stop. My rain pants tore, so we need to go buy me some new ones. So we're gonna stop there first and then head on to Ben Wyvis. So we actually have 2 pit stops that we need to do. One is for my rain pants, which we're going to go to next, and the first one is for some car parts. So Tom's just picking those up now because I know nothing about cars, and then we'll head off to go outdoors in Inverness and pick up some rain pants, and hopefully they have them in my size. And Tom's coming back now. What a legend. I have lost Tom. Don't know where he's gone. Nope. Found him. I'm gonna go pay. Hello.
Hi.
Time to go hiking. Successful shop. We're now heading to, where are we going? Ben Nevis. No. Ben Wyvis to hike our 5th Munro in Scotland, which is very exciting. Ben Wyvis actually means awesome mountain. Lots of people have recommended it. We've just arrived at the Ben Wyvis car park. I'm really glad I bought these rain pants because it started to rain. Let's get going. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Ready to go. On our way to the top. Two kilometers in, and it's been nice and cruisy so far. We can see the mountain in the distance. Let the ascent begin. There she is, covered in cloud. This is my favorite kind of hiking temperature. It's a little bit cooler, it's a bit wet, and there's no wind. So, loving this so far. The ridgeline might be a little bit different, but we'll see when we get there. That's where we're going. Quick water break before we start the climb up. It's basically just a straight uphill apparently, and there's lots of stairs, but it looks like it's clearing up, so I'm really excited to see at the top. We did just pass people and ask them how it was, and they said very windy. So here's hoping that the wind has died down. Moody. We've decided to stop for a little snack while we still have a bit of cover before it gets really windy. The wind has already started to pick up, so tomatoes and cucumbers and star mix. Stairs for days. The camera doesn't do it justice, but that was a steep climb. And we still have ways to go. We're about 2 kilometers from the summit of Ben Wyvis, so we're just going to take another break because it is very windy and we just want to be smart about the crossing. About to head off again and make our way to the summit of Ben Wyvis. It's very windy, so we have dressed up, put some extra layers on, and we're gonna hit the path, which is right there. The difference between being down here we did it!
Views. Wow!
I'm the view. The way back was just as windy, if not windier. We stopped in our little cairn for a little break, and then we're gonna head back down, do the 5K back to the car park. Hopefully the wind is more chill, but if not, it's still fun. So far, I still think this is the best Munro we've done. It's been exciting at every turn, so would highly recommend. The weather's cleared a little bit, so we are getting some really nice views of the surrounding area, which is really nice. I'm about to fall. That down bit was quite rainy, so not too much filming, not too much change from kind of the top, but once it started to clear, it's gorgeous. It's such a nice view. Wow. We just finished that hike, which was awesome. I would highly recommend. It's a shame that the weather wasn't good enough for us to see the views, but even without the views, the hike was really varied, which was great. We're now going to head off to Aldi to get some food for dinner because we have nothing in the house. And Tom is wondering if you actually really care about food shops. I think it's quite nice. I like knowing what people buy, but you tell me. We're back now. I'm gonna take a shower because I'm a bit cold and there's nothing better than a hot shower after a long hike. So I'm gonna do that and then get started on dinner and then just relax for the rest of the evening. Tom is cooking, prepping, doing everything dinner, which is really lovely. I hope you enjoyed my little Saturday adventure, and can't wait to see you next time.